Hey Gemini Cancers, welcome into your Gemini season tarot forecast here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle. For anybody new here, welcome in. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early and ad free. I love you all so very much. And I thank you for your love and support. It truly means the world to me. If you want to become a channel member for exclusive viewer perks and bonus readings, and so much more, you can join at the link in the description box below, and also check out other ways that you can sow love into this community. All right, Gemini Cancers, this is a very delicate message or a delicate energy that I'm sensing that you'll be in or you might step into during Gemini season. Whatever's going on for you, it's a necessity almost for you to have a certain level of detachment so that you can properly analyze and process whatever you're feeling, thinking, or experiencing, so that you maintain some sort of stability within yourself, clarity within your mental body, and allow yourself to remain open and receptive. Because it does feel like something's trying to come in to interfere with your receptivity, whether that is just the cosmic climate, because that could be it, or something internally within you, like an old paradigm, an old belief system that's fighting for control within you. Or maybe it is somebody outside of you that might be projecting or pushing energy off on you to disrupt something or get you out of a receptive space. You got to fight for that receptivity, okay? Whatever this is, it is a new opportunity, but it's going to require you to have emotional control in a way that might challenge you a little bit depending on the circumstance or whatever this is. It's almost like something unexpected pops up and you could approach it as you always will, or like you can allow it to kind of disrupt you, or you can stay cool, calm, and collected, grounded, and deal with it from that space. It feels like the divine is trying to get you to deal with it from that space, because that's either going to open you up or block you off from receiving something that you actually need or that is meant for you. It just might be coming on the heels of something that is like a trigger, or it might be coming on the heels of a moment of dysregulation, or something that's trying to dysregulate you. So if you can maintain yourself, your peace, I'm hearing, if you can maintain your peace, you're gonna get whatever it is that this new opportunity might be for you, okay? Tell me a little bit more about this new opportunity in Gemini season for Gemini Cancers. Okay, Prince of Swords. Yeah, it feels like something might be said. Someone might want to say something to you. With the Prince of Swords, though, it could be a little bit of immaturity. Oh, and that reminds me of a dream I had. Okay. Yeah, somebody could be challenging your mental body or trying to challenge what you think you know, or try to make you feel like you don't know what you think you know, or have some sort of like mental dominance over you. But it's coming from someone who's in a page energy. So like that alone, like consider the source. Yeah, it's like somebody want to talk big and bad, but they really don't have they don't really have the status or like the mastery to even be talking like that. But it's because they don't have it and they are immature in their energy that they think they can. If that's making sense. So that, I think that, yeah, that could definitely be it. So it's like, don't let it piss you off or get under your skin. Consider the source. And that should tell you should probably take whatever's going on from that page energy with a grain of salt. Because, yeah, it's like somebody trying to throw a fit or throw a tantrum, or kind of like, it feels challenging, or be like an aggressor towards you in a way, but with petty communication. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay. Yeah, it's like a toddler saying, throwing a tantrum and no, I don't want to, and da-da-da-da, or whatever. And then saying something really mean. And it's just like, you just got to remember that they're a child. So even if the insult, or even if, it might hurt, I don't know. Or if it's like, oh, you really tried to hurt me. Like, you're really trying to like throw a dagger at my heart. They're a child. So you deal with them like a child. Even if this is a grown ass person. They're behaving as a child, so you deal with them like a child. 9 of Pentacles. And then it's like, then you'll have that independence in a sense. Like, this is, whoever's in this Page of Swords energy thinks that they have control where they don't. Thinks that they have influence where they don't. When really, the only reason why they think they have that influence is because they run their mouth so much. It manifests. Whatever they say comes in, so they think they have control when truly it's a lack of control over their mouthpiece, over their throat chakra. Cool, calm, and collected. Just cool as a cucumber, okay? Cool as a cucumber. This is really somebody that looks up to you. But for whatever reason, and maybe this is a child. Maybe this is your child. They could just be fighting for their own sense of independence in a way, but they're going about it in a very like mouthy, sassafras kind of a way, or just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, somebody just trying to buck up a little bit, getting a little puffy in the chest. They're a child. Again, even if they're a grown-ass person, they're operating out of a child's energy. And they looking at you like a parent. So just breathe. Yeah, I'm hearing duckling. Yeah, the Fool energy and the 9 of Wands. It's like a lost little duck looking at you, and it imprints on you like mama. So everywhere you go, it goes, but then it's like protesting the whole way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's going to call on your spiritual strength for sure, Gemini, Cancer. To not step into some sort of like battle or back and forth with this person. You got to remember, yeah, Princess of Pentacles. You got to remember who you are in the dynamic. This is going to test your patience. It's going to stretch your patience, or you'll need to operate out of patience. Like, okay, like I really do see somebody just like, all right, let me count backwards from 10. I know that they're a child. Again, even if it ain't an actual child, they're clearly acting from an immature space. Let's just, if you got to kind of fix their little red wagon a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Correct the energy depending on the relationship dynamic or whatever this might be. Go ahead, but like do it from that 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands space a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it's like almost I want to like rub my brow. So your third eye might be trying to open you up to something or get you to see something, or you'll need your third eye to see beyond the tantrum or the antics or the childish behavior and words. Yeah, I'm hearing somebody like, why are you talking to me like that? Like somebody might like not even realize how childish they're being or how they're really behaving, and they might just need that check. Like, you're a little too comfortable in that tone with me. I'm going to need you to check that and address that immediately, especially if this is like in a professional space. Yeah, somebody might behave very immaturely, and it's going to test your ability to not match energy. Okay. Come the Princess of Pentacles. The Lovers. Right. Right. Gemini energy to make a choice. 2, be patient. Temper yourself. Yeah, and that's not to say to like patronize or patronize somebody. Like, you don't have to like, oh, you a little baby. Like, you don't have to do that, but just be a mirror to the behavior in a sense. Like, are you sure that's how you want to speak to me? Or do you need a reminder that we're in a professional setting? Like, check you. Do you even hear how you sound right now? Are you clocking yourself? Because whatever you got going on, it's not, no. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're going to have to set a boundary with this person, whoever this is. I just heard, and it's a shame too, because this could be a grown-ass person. Like, behaving, I'm here like a toddler. Like they're in kindergarten, pre-K. And somebody's not sharing the crayons. Like, it just gives that, like, you woke up on the cranky side of the bed today? Okay. Do you need a nap? Maybe. Like, you might have to step into that. You might have to. You might have to. Clarify. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles. Because yeah, you might have to work with this person. It's up to you to choose to be in the Lover's energy, regardless of what energy someone's choosing to be in with you. You don't have to match that vibration. You can stay above it. Let someone be in their lower nature or in that childish energy alone by themselves. It's like, it could not even have to do anything with you, but I don't like the fact that someone thinks that they can take that energy out on you. Yeah, I just heard this person thinks they're smarter than you. That's why they're trying to treat you like you don't know anything, or like you're the child, but they're behaving like a child. So if you match energy, you're only going to affirm what they already think. Clarify this Prince of Swords. King of Pentacles. Clarify this Nine of Pentacles. Thank you. The 8, I'm trying to tell you. The 8 of Cups. You're going to have to detach. You're going to have to detach and be independent of this person's energy. So definitely for some of y'all, something trying to be projected onto you. Why do I feel like for somebody here, this person don't even really know you for real? Yeah, that's all. That always is annoying. Okay, this is somebody who thinks they know you, but they don't know you. But they only think they know you because they've been watching you and observing you and like maybe stalking you a little bit. It's becoming that for them to feel so comfortable to project that energy out as if there's some sort of connection, tie, awareness. Yeah, it's like you should be aware of them, but the only reason why you would be aware of them is because they've been aware of you. It's like being in a space and having somebody stare at you. They don't say nothing. They just constantly have their eyes on you. Every time you look, their eyes are right there. So it's like, you should be aware of me because I'm looking at you, but we don't have a familiarity or a relationship or like a, do you know what I mean? But for whatever reason, it's like somebody's coming up with narratives in their head about who you are and why you're doing things, and as if you're aware of them. So maybe taking something personally or something like that, or like you did that because this, that, and the third. And it's like, I don't even know you to have that kind of motive towards you. But you clearly think you're very familiar with me because you've obviously been clocking my body a little too tight. You know what I'm saying? Just like, obviously there's been a heavy observing watch type of a thing. But it's from a very immature and misguided space. This could be somebody who wants to have what you have, wants to be in your role, wants to be in your position. And so maybe that's what you have to look at it like. This is somebody who wants to gain what you have. So of course they're going to study you and analyze you to try to figure out how they can get what you have. How did you get it so that I can do it too? Maybe this is even between siblings for some of y'all. If you have like younger siblings, they really look up to you, but they compare themselves to you so much that it becomes an internal war in their own head, but you're not in a war with them. But they're constantly trying to battle you and compete with you, but there is no competition. But in their world, there is. It's almost like you're the measure of success for somebody. So they got to outdo you to feel like they're doing something. Yeah, it's kind of like you the daddy, you the mama. like I'm trying to tell you, it's like they've imprinted on you as their guide or their metric of success, the King of Pentacles. Without your permission or without any real kind of conversation with you. So I don't know. Maybe you're like in the public eye or something like that. That's very common with that type of stuff. People will use whatever you're doing as a metric for what they need to be doing. A metric of comparison. But there's no competition and there is no comparison. The two of you can't be compared. Someone's in the Prince of Swords and someone else is in the King of Pentacles. Okay. What's this Fool energy? So for some of y'all, this could be a spiritual test, especially with the 9 of Wands here. The 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, don't let it disappoint you. Don't let it upset you. Let it be a sign and a signal that you are who you say you are. You are in some sort of new frequency, Fool energy. You have stepped onto a new timeline or elevated in some way for someone to be looking up at you. So just take it as a confirmation of where you are. Don't take it like personal as, oh, this person has a problem with me. It's 98% of the time, it is that person versus themselves, but they're using you as a mirror of who they want to be or who they wish they were when you're not really there. It's really them versus the old version of themselves. But you might model the new version that they maybe want to step into or who they want to transmute and become. Which, again, it's like, and you know, maybe this is a little bit of like imitation a little bit. You could find somebody mocking you or mimicking you. Don't take that personally, right? Imitation is the highest form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness. That's what I mean. Like, take it as a sign of your greatness or your mastery, not as a competition. But then also, it's like the other side of it, depending on how disrespectful this could get, because maybe you might have to regulate. Like, that's cool. I could be daddy. I could be mama. But watch your tone before, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the role you gotta play in somebody's life, it's kind of like you might have to be like, watch your mouth before you get put on timeout. You might have to go to the timeout corner or you'll be grounded. Like, if that is just what somebody needs from you, again, depending on the level of disrespect, you might have to step into mama daddy mode, even if this ain't your child. Okay. Tower. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And this is going to maybe even be illuminating for you, Gemini Cancer, because you might not have ever felt like you were strong enough to actually handle situations like that the way that you have, or the way that you're going to be called to. So it's almost like a moment of pride for yourself a little bit, like, wow, I really handled that well. Because I would have maybe burnt this whole thing to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have matched energy. That would have brought about a tower. But if you decide to stand in your spiritual strength, the tower still happens, but you don't have to be a part of that destruction. You might initiate it, but it's not your world crumbling down. It's whoever's in this Page of Swords energy. A reality check. Yeah, a reality check. You might have to hand out a reality check this season. It just might come down to that. It just might come down to that. Clarify this, Princess of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm just here like, watch your mouth. Like, who are you talking to? Watch your tone. Since you want me to be your elder, you want me to be your mom or dad, then talk like, have respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's just what somebody is hell-bent on putting you in that energy in their world and in their life. Yeah, death and rebirth. But yeah, so this is going to be a good tower though, because it might give somebody the opportunity to actually rise from their own ashes. So something has to come down. Something has to be destroyed. Yeah, the Magician. And you just might be the one. You just might be the one who ushers them into that rebirth. Okay? Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, you have to have the strength of the Princess of Pentacles. She's pregnant in this card. With rebirth underneath, yeah, you might be the catalyst for someone's rebirth. And it might be in a way that's a little unfortunate to have to do that, but it is what it is. Magician with the Lovers. Clarify. Princess of Cups. Temperance. Yeah. Your ability to show somebody grace might usher them into a rebirth, because it feels like whoever's in this Prince of Swords energy might be actually attempting to, like, really trying to get under your skin. Like I was channeling, like someone's trying to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to irritate you in some way. And it's not about ignoring it. It's just about handling it in a way that keeps you in alignment with the Lover's energy and the Magician and Temperance. And because you choose to stand in your power in that way, it's inevitable that this tower happens. It's like somebody trying to get the old you to come outside. But the old you is a heavier energy than whoever's trying to call you outside. You don't want old dog to come out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's actually not the version of me you want. No. But somebody thinks they do. Yeah, High Priestess, I'm confirming something. I just saw a beware of the dog sign. It's like somebody thinks that they're a dog. Like they think they're a big dog. They not. Prince of Swords is like Chihuahua energy. No shade to the Chihuahuas, but for real, it's like yippee. And someone gonna yip and yip and yip not understanding that they're going to call a cane corso out, a German shepherd out. You see what I'm saying? It's like, that's a different weight class. Yeah. Okay. So you might have to move your weight around a little bit, Gemini, Cancer, in a way that is going to prove to you, again, yourself, your own sense of spiritual strength. Where maybe at one point there wasn't a lot of strength around that energy. So if a yipper wanted to yip, you was gonna come out. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Clarify the Prince of Swords with this King of Pentacles. Ooh, Four of Pentacles with Justice. Exactly. Somebody might even be attempting to harness power from you if you do, you know, try to match that energy. If you lower yourself down to a page to go toe to toe, it's like they get power off of that. I just wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. Somebody could also feel like you're holding back from them. So it's like they're trying to like demand you to come outside, or like, I don't know, like that's weird. It's childish. It's like I keep getting all these childlike references. It's like, if you want to be inside, be inside. But somebody trying to get you outside just to run away, or just to kind of get scared. Like, I don't know, child. I don't know what this is. Clarify. Thank you. The Prince of Cups. Yeah, it's like they're only really doing that because maybe secretly they really love you or they really like you. Again, it's still childish though. I'm only irritating you and trying to like poke the bear because I really like the bear and I want the bear to wake up and play. But waking the bear before it's time, you know what I'm saying? Or just trying to wake a bear out of hibernation, you're not going to get play. You're not going to get playful energy. So then for whoever's in this Prince of Swords energy, they really do love you, but it's the way they show it is childish. It comes off like little sibling, irritant and annoying. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Yeah. Detaching from this and just moving on is just the best way to handle it. It's the best way to handle it. But again, for some of y'all, not all of y'all that is in this energy, some of y'all, you might have to regulate because it does feel like this Prince of Swords really wants to take it there further than they need to, and they need to know where their boundaries are. Clarify the Fool with this Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, swiftly. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Somebody could feel some type of way that you are stepping into some sort of Fool energy, or that you've kind of left whatever this is behind you. Or that you're like not disappointed. Or that they couldn't disappoint you. It's almost like any attention is good attention to this person, even if it's negative. Yeah, it's childish. It's like seeing the big scary dog behind the fence, but standing at the fence and going, yoo-hoo, and like putting your hand through it and like, come on. And then when it agitates the dog, it's like yanking your hand back and it's like someone wants to be afraid. Someone's antagonizing it so that they could run away and, I'm so scared. You know what I mean? Like, where it's like, don't do that to the dog, because you stick your hand through that fence, you might lose your hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to bite. It's a dog. It's instinct. It's like somebody's trying to test that, but then trying to see if you won't bite them because you really care for them too. And what they are going to get is bit, because however they're going about this is pulling out an instinct. Like, there's only so much strength somebody can have before they bite. Somebody's trying to push that limit to see, okay, at what point do you bite? But they might regret that, because that's going to bring in a tower for them. Maybe this already happened for some of y'all, and this is just the aftermath of it. It's going to put them in the Ten of Swords. Right, the Four of Cups. It's like, yeah, it's somebody trying to test someone's boundaries, trying to test someone's strength, trying to get somebody out of character, trying to just to go, you scared me. Or, ouch, you bit me. Why? You over here poking me. Leave me alone. Or, again, whatever this is, watch your mouth. Nobody has to put up with your disrespect. I don't care if you a page or not. Nobody has to put up with that. But somebody feels like you have to, because of whatever sort of connection they feel they have to you, or whatever the dynamic is here. Clarify the Princess of Pentacles with Death. The Five of Pentacles, right. Somebody could actually be deathly afraid that they're not a part of your new beginning. Like, they don't have any place on your new timeline. So this could be somebody trying to see if they still have like access to you energetically. Are you still waiting on them? Yeah. If that is the case, maybe if this is about love for some of y'all, you've gone through a rebirth. The tower's already hit. Like, somebody might be recognizing that they betrayed their own love for you. That's what it ain't. For some of y'all, somebody's realizing they betrayed their own love for you by being the Prince of Swords. And and not moving out of their Prince of Cups energy. So they knew, yeah, some of y'all, this is love. If they knew they had you waiting in some sort of way, or thought they had you waiting, you already brought death to the situation. And so they thought, or maybe they were waiting to bring in this tower of the Four of Cups, some sort of overflow, or options. I don't know, child, something. But it's like you ascended this already. You ascended the timeline before the tower hit. They might have thought that you were holding up this tower, waiting for them to come in as the lovers. You aren't holding up this tower. You transcended it. Clarify the lovers with the Magician. Yeah, this is a couple different timelines. Okay, so again, apply it to your world, how it fits for you. Clarify the lovers with the Magician. Thank you. The Seven of Wands. Somebody maybe thought that you would fight for this. Fight to keep that tower up. You weren't even in the tower. Ace of Cups. Now, I know somebody didn't have you in no tower with the plan to destroy it, thinking that you were going to stay in there while it was being destroyed. So something... with death, yeah. Imagine if somebody left you in a tower energy, knowing that the lightning was about to strike, the tower was about to crumble, telling you to wait on them, wait on them, wait on them. They're not coming. They're waiting for that tower to crumble on top of you and create death. And maybe if that is something that happened, you rose from that. It didn't create a 10 of swords. It transcended you into the magician. So, okay. Again, whatever little effect and influence somebody thought that they had, they might be realizing that it was nothing of the sort. Or if somebody's trying to push or act as if they have influence over you, they're about to get a reality check. Yeah, okay. 10 of Pentacles with this High Priestess. Thank you, Divine. The Emperor. And the Hangman at the bottom. If this was like a King of Pentacles energy that was operating as the Prince of Swords and operating as the Prince of Swords, but really was the Prince of Cups, they might have 8 of Cups, maybe you here, 5 of Cups in reverse. They might have spilt over cups between you, but again, and left you in a tower, but you transcended that tower, stepped into the magician, activated your Princess of Cups and became the High Priestess. And now, because you've tempered the energy, you have an Ace of Cups and you're ready for an Emperor. So really, if anything, this might have been a gift in disguise. It's almost like whatever the situation was, it helped you exercise some sort of shadow of your own so that you could step into a higher form of spiritual strength here with the 9 of Wands. And valor here with the 7 of Wands. Like, it's almost like it made you fight for yourself. Whereas somebody, maybe this King of Pentacles, thought you would fight to keep that tower up. Or to hold that tower together. Or that you would fight to keep the tower from happening. And you let it happen. Because you knew what was on the other side of that. Dang, yeah, High Priestess, you knew what was on the other side of that. It's almost like you embraced whatever sort of challenge or disruption someone was trying to bring in, knowing that it was going to free you anyway. Yeah, it's almost like 2 energies playing 2 different games. They thought they were playing a game with you, but you were playing a different game. And are coming out the other side with an Ace of Cups and an Emperor. Or as the Emperor. Take it as it resonates. An Emperor with the 10 of Pentacles. Something, whatever this was, it showed you your power, or it's about to show you your power, Gemini, Cancer. Magician with the Lovers and Valor with the 7 of Wands. Your ability to temper, transmute energy, especially water energy specifically. So you transmute your emotions into pentacles. And not just any old 10 of Pentacles, a 10 of Pentacles that you lord over as the Emperor and the High Priestess. So whatever this was could have sent you into a balance of your own masculine and feminine energy. Gifts. That's a gift. Okay. Yeah, somebody thought being in the 8 of Cups with you was going to swiftly put you into the 10 of Swords and make you feel less than or something like that, or worry. And it actually put you into the Magicians, the Lovers, the Temperance, the High Priestess, the Emperor with an Ace of Cups and a 10 of Pentacles. And I just heard, hey, that's not fair. That's not fair. What do you mean? Again, you can't control what people do. All you can control is what you do. And somebody thought that they can control what you were going to do. And you showed them who the real sovereign being was. You showed them what sovereignty actually looks like. You don't control what I do. I control what I do. And I'm not trying to control what you do. But anytime you think you're doing something towards me, I'm going to show you who's truly in control. The Emperor. I just heard, yeah, know your rank. Like, yeah, it's just kind of like you out of your league a little bit. Somebody, child. What's the wisdom, though? What's the wisdom in this season? To the sea. Yeah, somebody definitely is attempting to or wanting to attempt a disruption in your emotional body. They want to get you upset. They want to make you feel like you are hopeless, you're down and out, you're betrayed, you're in the Ten of Swords. Like, they want to have an effect on you so bad. But the truth is, for them to even be so focused on having an effect on you means you have more of an effect on them. And that could even be what's triggering them to try to have an effect on you, because you effectively manage this person without even knowing it. It's low-key like back to the dog type of thing, like an alpha type of a thing. You could be this person's like alpha. They want to be alpha, but when you step around, they have no choice but to get in line. They know they can't occupy that rank when you're around. And that could be triggering for this person, because they might feel like they are, or they should be able to outweigh or outrank you in some way, but they're in page energy. So I don't know, Gemini, Cancer, if you've been very still or just like unbothered. People really can't get under your skin. People really aren't seeing a lot of emotion from you. Like, you just, like I said earlier, cool, calm, and collected like a cucumber. Somebody is trying to create waves in your waters. And they better be careful, because they could activate a fucking tsunami. You see what I'm saying? Playing with something bigger than them is going to get them taken over. Lead to a permanent ending if they aren't careful. Or some sort of destruction. Chaos and conflict. It's going to lead to chaos and conflict. But this is chaos and conflict that they are trying to create for you, which you clearly, by what I'm seeing in the cards, have learned how to transmute into wealth, into abundance, into stability, into peace, into all the things that they are trying to not have happen for you. You know the way to get there, regardless of whatever chaos and conflict they want to conjure up. Again, like I said, somebody's creating narratives in their mind to fuel this, because they think they know what you're doing, and they think they know why you're doing it, and they think they know you. They don't know you. They don't know you. Somebody trying to be something they not. Yeah, look at all this ocean. Treasure Island. They're trying to create chaos and conflict in your sea so that you don't get to your treasure island. You're already there. Trying to send your ship in the wrong way as if it can't. That's funny, Gemini season. Somebody's trying to create waves for your ship to go in another direction as if the wind doesn't direct sails. As if the wind air energy doesn't exist. Water's not the only way that a boat moves. Observer, when I tried to tell you, somebody be watching. It's almost like, too, somebody doesn't even want to admit that they might learn a lot from you, that you might help them see things that they didn't see before. It's like somebody doesn't want to admit that. They want to be the one that you're looking to for that kind of guidance, when again, you don't need that. You don't need that. But they do, and that's why they think you need it. Well, if I need it and I'm getting it, then they need it for me. So let me go try to sound, you know what I mean? Try to say some stuff and try to make it seem like I'm at that level. And it's like, it's okay if you're not. We're all at different levels. Nobody truly knows everything. But it's becoming a little much. But this isn't anything that you can't handle or you haven't handled before. Yeah, between worlds. Yeah, exactly. It's like you could step back into your shadow. Absolutely. 100%, because you've transmuted enough. You've integrated into your shadow enough to have access to that energy if you need. Like I said, some of y'all might have to regulate in Gemini season. You might have to let that big dog out. Somebody keep wanting to pet that dog, they gonna get more than a pet. You understand? Like, it could be that. And that's also balanced and okay. But it's like, you're going to have to use your discernment, high priestess energy, on how to best go about that, Gemini Cancer. Okay? Trust yourself. Stay poised. I wanted to say it. But you might just have to stay poised and understand, again, consider the source. Of course, based off the history or the dynamic or what you know about this person or what they think they know about you, of course, they're going to try to do this, that, and the third. Of course. Consider the source, okay? Stay poised. Stay grounded. Yeah, round and round. This is what I'm trying to say. This ain't nothing new to you, Gemini Cancer. This ain't nothing new. This person or this energy, it could be an energy that shows up in different people. It might not be the same person. It's the same spirit, though. Keep trying to come in with chaos and conflict to keep you from going to Treasure Island and watching to see if you made it to Treasure Island yet. Did that wave knock them out? Did I take them off course? No. No, because even if that's the case, the ocean supports you. The same water that they're trying to cause chaos and conflict in supports you. So the ocean isn't going to work against you. But then they forget about the wind. Yeah, unfinished symphony. This could be somebody who feels like y'all got unfinished business, or like, again, it's like an internal beef they're trying to have with you, which is really them beefing with themselves. It really don't got nothing to do with you, but they're trying to use you as that opponent because they can't use themselves. They're in a them versus them, trying to make it a them versus you. And that's not even a fair fight. Like I said, that's a different weight class. That ain't even, that wouldn't even be fair. But if someone wants to summon that smoke, what did I say earlier? It's time for a nap. You're just cranky. You need a juice box and a granola bar and a little car ride, a little pat on the back, and you can just go to sleep. Just take a nap. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because that's not what you want. You're really just frustrated. You're really just upset. Why don't you just take a breather for a little minute? That's coming from the universe to whoever this person is. Go take a nap. Go lay down. You're cranky. Maybe you need a Snickers. Go get a Snickers. Transform back into, your normal form. And then reevaluate your choices and decisions and your words. Okay? Yeah, no place like home. And then that's the same round and round in the background of this card. It's like somebody is, somebody trying to make a home out of you, but it's like you're someone's guidance, but they don't like the fact that you're their guidance, so they keep trying to guide you when in fact they're the ones that need the guidance. You can't guide me. And not that you're not open to it, but it literally is like, it's somebody working outside of their bound. It's a lack of boundaries. It's a lack of boundaries. Somebody has to have better boundaries around what they're trying to tap into or trying to, because as they do that, they're creating chaos and conflict. They're prolonging something. It's like they're waiting to see something happen, but they're prolonging it because they keep looking at it. They keep trying to tap into it, but every time they try to get into it, they're prolonging the progress. They're making it worse. Something will happen if you just let it go or leave it alone or stop trying to create the chaos and the conflict. But it's like something inside someone just has to be chaotic or has to be in that energy. Or I'm hearing a little devious, like it comes from a devious space. Somebody just wants to see what will happen, but they are not going to like what's going to happen. They're going to regret that. Yeah, here and now. Here and now, okay? This is going to be a situation that is going to show you just how much control you have over yourself, Emperor energy. And that might even again be shocking and surprising to you how poised you can remain when you actually step into that or allow yourself to be in that energy. Yeah, just be as present as you can. Co-create, yeah. And continue to co-create your experience despite what someone wants to create for you. Breathe, exactly. You might have to do a couple woosahs. You might gotta do some breath work, okay? Like I said, consider the source. Consider the dynamic. Consider what's all going in. Stay poised. Stay present and just co-create with the divine, because the divine is working with you. That's very clear with all these majors over here. It's working with you to move you forward. Okay? You're more in control and more in power of the temperature, the energy, the water, the mind, the air than you think you are. Don't give that power over to somebody who really truly can't handle it and really wouldn't even know what to do with it. But they think they can. And that's a beautiful thing, to believe in yourself like that. But they don't have enough practice. They don't have enough experience. So be the experienced person. Like I said, if you gotta be mommy, if you gotta be daddy, if you gotta regulate, okay? Do so from the Lovers, the Magician, High Priestess, Emperor, Ace of Cups, Temperance space as much as possible. All right, I really do hope that this guides you throughout Gemini season or gives you some sort of clarity or confirmation or truth that you needed to hear to help you navigate throughout the next month. I thank you guys so much for tuning into this message. All right. And don't forget, you can become a channel member here for exclusive viewer perks like early access and ad-free readings, plus bonus readings. That link to join is in the description box below. If you enjoyed this message, if you like the way I read, if you connect with the way I read, and you would like a monthly personal reading from me, you can book that at the store membership. Join the Royal Rose Club. That link is also in the description box below, okay? Definitely check out your merch on the store as well. If you do, check out the website. Okay, and again, other ways to sow love is linked in the description box below. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and your subs. And I will see you all next season. Namaste.